What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on AJ5, and in today's video guys, it's all about gas guys, which has dropped 7% in the last 24 hours and is currently trading at $8.67. And yes, as you guys can see, the crypto has been hitting red candles consistently over the last 3 days with a major crash here on the 11th of November. So we're going to be looking at where is gas heading to next. Is it going to pump back up about $15-20, or is it going to crash down below $5 over the coming days? That's what we're going to be looking at, and also looking at his prediction over the next couple of hours, days, weeks, months, and overall in 2023. How high can this crypto go, or even how low can it go? And looking at, is it worth buying the dip right now? Is it likely to drop further? Should you sell it? So on and so on. So we are going to cover both buyers and sellers point of view as well. But before I get into all of that stuff guys, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to go down and smash the subscribe button, as well as like the video, as I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you guys can help me hit that target, I'll be doing a cryptocurrency giveaway, which you guys can join by simply subscribing to the channel. And for a bonus entry, follow me on Instagram. Link to that will be in the description box down below. So we are currently looking at the candlestick pattern chart with the Fibonacci scale, which I'm going to be using later on in the video to do some technical analysis. But for now, I'm just going to hide this, and I'm going to bring out the usual MACD indicator to do some price prediction, as I'm pretty sure that's what most of you guys are here for. So we are currently looking at the daily chart, and at the top here we've got the purple line running across the chart, which gives us the average value of gas, which is here in purple at $9.67. And we can see gas has dropped below the SMA indicator, trading at $8.61, which is not a good news. As you guys can see, is performing lower than expected, so it is likely that it's going to drop further, but we'll get into that shortly. So what I'm going to do now is zoom in into the 30-minute chart for the short-term traders, and then I move on to the hourly, daily, and weekly chart for the long-term investors like myself. But before I do that guys, just a little disclaimer. As usual, this is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is from my own prediction and my take on this crypto, and any gains or losses you guys make, I will not be responsible for. So zooming into the 30-minute chart here, we can see the blue and the orange line are both looking bearish, heading towards the negative direction, meaning minimal drops in value are expected from gas over the next 12 to 14 hours. So essentially in the early hours of tomorrow to tomorrow midday, I am expecting gas to be trading at a lower value than where it is at the moment. What I am expecting is for it to have dropped down below $8, potentially heading down to around $7 by midday is what my expectations are. So yes, tomorrow is likely to be another red day for the, not for the crypto market, for gas. So yeah, that's going to be 4 days constant red days for gas, which is not good. But let's move on to the hourly chart. Over the next couple of days, we're looking a little bit more positive now. We do have the blue and the orange line looking slightly bullish, heading towards a positive direction, meaning an overall minimal increase in value is what is expected from gas over the next week or so. So let's say towards the end of this week, early next week, I am expecting gas to have pumped back above $10, potentially heading to around $13 to $14 towards the end of the week is where I'm expecting gas to be trading at. But again, that doesn't mean that it's going to drop over the next couple of hours and peak back up in value. It is likely to hit more red days over the coming days, dropping down below $5, and then by mid to late this week it is likely to slowly climb back up to above $10, heading to around $13 to $14 towards the end of the week. So do expect quite of a wave drop and then peak back up in value. So it is going to be volatile, but an overall minimal gain in value is what is expected from gas over the next 7 to 8 days. Moving on to the daily chart, next couple of weeks, what can we see here? The blue line is clearly looking bearish, heading towards a negative direction, and so is the orange line as well. So essentially we've got both the lines heading towards the bearish direction, looking quite negative, meaning an overall drop in value is what is expected from gas over the next 6 to 8 weeks. So mid to late December 2023, gas is likely to have dropped in value is also what I'm expecting, potentially dropping back down to around $2 to $3 is where I'm expecting gas to be trading at towards the end of the year. Again, not something that you guys did expect, but when it was pumping so much over the last, let's say 2 weeks, about a couple of days ago, I did warn you guys that it is a very risky investment to get into, as it is overvalued and is more than likely that it's going to drop back down in value over the coming days, and that is exactly what's taken place. Even though I'm expecting it to peak back up over the next week or so to around $14 to $15, after that it is slowly started to drop back down in value, down to around $2 to $3 towards late November to early December, meaning an overall drop in value is what I'm expecting from gas over the next 6 to 8 weeks and going into 2024 as well. For those of you who are holding it long term, I'm not expecting any major pumps. Even if it does have its odd green day here and there, is more than likely it's going to quickly shoot up and then drop back down in value the following day. So no major movements are expected from gas over the long term other than heading towards the negative direction. So let's get rid of the MACD indicator and bring on the Fibonacci scale. This should give you a little bit more visual representation on what I'm saying. So as you guys can see, when it was pumping from the red zone all the way up to the top tier level here in a space of about a week, I did say it is very likely going to drop back down into the red zone, and that's essentially what it's doing right now. Over the next couple of hours, it is likely to drop down into the red zone and then peak back up over the coming days before it slowly drops back down into the red zone so late November, early December. So essentially heading back to where it was trading at is where I'm expecting gas to be trading over the next couple of weeks. So yeah, that is my take on this crypto. Going into the CoinMarketCap website, the trading volume keeps on dropping, guys. It's dropped once again by a massive 70%, making it $433 million in trading, which is a major drop in trading over the last 24 hours. Of course, there hasn't been any gains on its value over the last couple of days, and it keeps on dropping in value. So most people are not buying it, they're not selling it, they're simply just holding back to see if it's likely to pump anytime soon. So most people are holding back. As you guys can see, 24 hours ago the trading volume was $1.4 billion and right now has dropped to less than $500 million. So yeah, that shows how much trading was involved in gas, and right now it's dropped massively. So yeah, most people are holding back. But yeah, this is my take and my prediction on gas, guys. Let me know your expectations. Did you guys think that was going to pump up to about $30-$40? Did you know it was going to crash? What are your predictions? Comment down below, as I'm very intrigued to see how many of you guys are bullish and how many of you guys are bearish on this crypto. And on that note, I'm going to end the video here, guys. I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who have been subscribing, liking, commenting, and just supporting the channel in any way or form, and especially all the subscribers out there. Thank you guys so much, as it helps me out a lot and means a lot to me, as I am trying to hit 100k by the end of the year. And at the end of the day, guys, it's free to subscribe, so why don't you go down and smash that subscribe button and like the video, and I'll catch all of you guys in my next crypto update, which should hopefully be later on today or tomorrow. Until then, take care and peace.